Good morning, everyone. I'm Olivia Holas for Boca Magazine, and it's coffee break with Marius Jed and Chad Christensen of Jed Lawyers. So nice to see you, gentlemen. It's a great way to kickstart a new month.
Good morning, Olivia. Great to be back again.
Good morning. Nice to see you too.
You know what? It's always such a pleasure to speak with with the attorneys at Jed Lawyers. Marty, it's always great to see you on a weekly basis. But we are here to talk about PIP, better known as personal injury protection. So Marty, let's start with the basic. What is personal injury protection?
Sure. So in Florida, it is also known as the no-fault system. And basically what it is every single motor vehicle that's registered in the state of Florida is required to have two different things, two types of insurance. One is PIP insurance, personal injury protection, and the second is property damage. So if you get into an auto accident and damage someone's personal property or their vehicle. So the PIP portion is what actually gets you your medical benefits, pays for your medical benefits and lost wages. And in Florida, that's a $10,000 limit. Additionally, in Florida, it's required, as I mentioned, but it's also really to kind of keep people away from suing each other and to provide swift medical care and swift payment of those medical treatments. So that's what PIP is. It's also in other states, but in Florida, it's a big deal, and we do a lot of PIP work and represent medical providers all throughout the state with this.
And Chad, you are the expert in personal injury protection at Jed Lawyers. Is that correct?
Yes, I've been with Jed Lawyers since 2008, representing solely insureds and medical providers in the pursuit of payment of PIP claims or PIP coverage under automobile insurance policies.
Right. And are there any instances where a provider sends in claim forms for PIP benefits and doesn't get paid or gets paid at a reduced rate?
Sure, it happens all the time, every day on thousands and thousands of claims.
Really? That many?
Yes. Oh yeah. Our firm has literally thousands and thousands of claims that have been underpaid or denied incorrectly by the insurance companies. And we assist those medical providers and patients to get those medical bills paid correctly by the insurance companies.
Right. And what are some of the common reasons for insurance companies denying claims?
So think about it, Olivia, and I'll let Chad get into some of the technical issues, but in Florida, there's a $2 billion PIP payment system, and the insurance companies are obviously in the business of protecting their shareholders and getting profits to their shareholders. So if they shave off a little bit here and a little bit there and a little bit here, it adds up to hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars at the end of the day. So it's generally an underpayment practice where they just reduce a bill improperly or deny it improperly. And I'm going to let Chad talk about some of the recent issues that we're seeing and how insurance companies are improperly paying the medical providers.
Sure. A lot of the various reasons that bills don't get paid or they're underpaid. You can have instances where the insurance companies claim that they never received the bill. That happens quite often. So we have to send demand letters and then ultimately file suit to get those bills paid. Show the insurance company that we have proof of timely billing of those bills. You have other instances where the insurance companies investigating the claims, where they still haven't cleared coverage for persons that have been involved in the automobile accident. And then you have a lot of claims that are just underpaid, where the insurance companies don't pay according to the correct fee schedule that's required under the PIP statute, or they'll find ways to deny claims saying the billing's improper or it doesn't comply with certain Medicare billing requirements. So there's many, many reasons that bills are denied or not paid properly.
So it sounds like this probably really creates quite an administrative burden on medical providers because they kind of have to stay on top of it, right, Marty?
So it creates a nightmare for them. So first of all, the Florida statute, the way it's written, requires the bills to be submitted paper-based. If you know anything about medical billing, everyone else in the medical world, bills are submitted electronically through a clearinghouse. So the doctor physically has to mail his bill into the insurance company. That's the first hurdle. Secondly, to get paid properly, you have to do a demand letter. So you submit your bill as the doctor. Now you have to send a second correspondence to protect your bill. It's called the demand letter. And if you don't send that demand letter, you can't get paid. So there's two hoops the doctor has to go through, which is an administrative nightmare for his staff and his billing people to really protect their bills. And that's where we come in, actually. We help out with those demand letters, and we do that for the medical providers, and we identify the underpayment of claims or the improper payment of those claims and help those providers get paid.
Well, you just answered my next question, Marty, in terms of, what recourse does the provider have in these type of instances, and what kind of services Jed Lawyers offers these clients. So,
well, we're honored. We have a team of, Chad and Mike, and we have a bunch of Mikes in our firm, but our PIP department solely handles PIP claims. That's all they do. They don't do property damage. They don't do personal injury. They're subject matter experts. And quite frankly, our doctors and clients rely upon them for their livelihood and to make sure they can pay their staff. So these guys and girls that work on our team are constantly going to battle with the insurance company over these PIP claims.
And Chad, how long is the turnaround time usually from, processing a claim to, getting a final, payout or result?
Well, a lot of that depends on how much the insurance company digs in and wants to defend claims. But a lot of the claims, once we do the demand letters, a lot of those claims will get paid upon demand. And for the demand letters, once the insurance company receives the medical bill, they have 30 days to pay that bill. If they don't pay that bill within 30 days, our firm can come in, we can send that demand letter on the 31st day. Once the insurance company receives that demand letter, they have 30 days to pay from receipt of the demand letter. So a lot of the claims get paid, once we send the demand letter. So that can happen within 30 days of receiving the demand letter by the insurance company. And then if there's issues that the insurance company wants to defend or they don't want to pay correctly, then we have to file a lawsuit on behalf of the providers. And once we do that, we also have a lot of claims that settle within 30 days of us filing the lawsuit. So the turnaround time can be pretty quick to get those bills paid properly, the benefits and the interest that's due to the providers.
And, what is Jed Lawyer's success rate when combating PIP claims?
So obviously there's no guarantee in anything. We're lawyers and we're trained that we can't give a guarantee, but our firm kicks butt. Our team is super strong. We know the issues, we know the law, we have the law when it's behind us to support us. We're very politically involved with the legislature to make sure that they understand these issues. And I would put our lawyers up against any of the insurance company lawyers all day long, and we feel very comfortable with our success rate, given the law in our favor. Look, when we look at a claim, Olivia, if it's paid properly, we're closing the file. There's no need to litigate that. If there's a wrong or an injustice, that's where we'll make a claim. There are people out there that just file claims to file claims, but that's not our motto. If the case is paid properly, let's move on. There's plenty of others out there.
Right, that's great. Chad, any tips for providers out there, or any last tips that you can share with our viewers?
Sure. I think one of the most important tips for the medical providers is, hire or retain a law firm to help you with your PIP claims. You're going to get an explanation of benefits from the insurance company, and it's going to outline why they're reducing the payment or why they're not paying. And if you look at it and you just go by what the insurance company says, you're going to lose out on money that's due to you. So the best thing to do is have an attorney help you review those explanation of benefits, review the reasons for denial or reduced payment to see if it's accurate. And if it's not, go forward with doing the demand letter and getting paid properly.
Right, so it's definitely a team effort. Well, my last question, which is always, Marty knows, a fun one. What is the one food you could never live without, Marty?
Coffee. Does that qualify as a food? I drink a lot of coffee, Olivia, and espresso.
How many cups would you say a day?
Oh God, now you're putting me on the, I try to limit it, probably 2 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon, with a
Nice.
couple of shots of espresso in between.
Gotcha.
If you come to my office after this COVID, which these guys always chat and the PIP team always huddle in my office, I have a really nice espresso machine in my office.
Ah, okay. So you're also like a barista.
Kinda.
Well, that's great. Imagine partner making coffee for the office. That's awesome. And what about you, Thad?
For me, I love my coffee in the morning too, like Marty. But for food wise, nachos.
Nachos. Okay.
Any specific nacho, like a specific flavor?
With the ground beef, jalapenos, and hot sauce.
Yeah, I thought you would have said hot sauce because you're a hot sauce guru.
Oh yeah, I love the hot sauce. Yeah.
The hotter, the better. Well, that's great.
Yeah.
For me, it's cheese. You know, I can't live without my cheese. But thank you so much for chatting with us, Marty. Great seeing you as always. Chad, so great to meet you here. Thank you so much.
Thanks,
You
Olivia.
too. Thank you.
And to our viewers, enjoy your very first day of October. Have a wonderful rest of your week and weekend, and we will see you here very soon. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.